What's up, you guys? Looking a little rough, but just finished doing some morning cardio. My way of doing it at the moment is doing it in the morning, simply because just time. It takes a little bit of, oh, my buddy just pulled in. I'm gonna do a little honk for him. There you go. What was I saying? Oh, just time. I think it's hard to, some people may think you're full of it, you're being lazy, blah, blah, blah. But when it comes to having like a powerlifting-ish focus training, it can be a little bit to add cardio to that, especially if you're doing it, slow intensity, which is what I prefer. So I knock out the cardio in the morning, do 40 minutes, aiming to hit, I played with the calories recently, aiming to hit around 300 and 350 calories per time. And then that allows me to just be focused on training later without having to be in a time crunch. Because I've noticed for myself sometimes when I'm doing cardio, then if I'm planning on doing cardio afterwards, especially like on a deadlift day or a squat day or just a heavier bench day or overload bench day, the speeding up always comes to play, and I don't like that. It's best if you can split it, if you can split cardio and you can split your actual gym training, do it. It's better. But if your schedule works best to do it later, then do it later. But today I'll be deadlifting for the first time, I think at least 5 months. So that will be fun. I really don't have, I have an idea. I have an idea of a plan, but I don't really have an exact plan, just because I haven't done it in a while. So like my body, I have been heavy squatting, so my body could be a little bit prepped for it. But I've had times where, I haven't deadlifted in, 6 months, and all of a sudden 500 feels like 750. So, and you can't force that. Like your body has to adapt to doing that weight. So it may be something where build up to 500, that feels good, and do a 5x5 with 500 or something. And we're just getting back into this. Deadlift is one where after a couple weeks, similar to my squat, after a couple weeks, which I'll be doing, my schedule is going to be every other week, so I'll be deadlifting every other week, with the other day being more like a deadlift accessory back day. So we'll see how it goes. But it'd be awesome if 500 feels great, 550 feels great, and then we just go up to 585. That'd be awesome. It'd be great to just pull around 600 for not deadlifting in a while. See, there is no plan, right? There is no plan. I just said doing a 5x5 with 500, and then I said it'd be cool to go pull 600. So we'll see. I don't know. I could be build up a top set, 600 feels great, then go back down and do back down sets, and then do something with a 505, maybe deficits with 405, something like that. So we'll see. But now I gotta go do the normal life. I got to deliver this box to one of my teammates. He was supposed to pick it up yesterday, and we forgot. So now I get to go drive that way instead of that way. Anyways, catch you guys later for some deadlifts. wife, we definitely decided just to go have fun. The 600 felt too good, so I was like, why not? Let's do 100-pound jumps like I'm in a prep. Not the best decision, but most fun decision. These glute ham raises, always near and dear to my heart, as I had a psycho high school football coach who was our weightlifting coach, and he was big on West Side. Like he would get some of me and my other teammates to like do competitions with glute ham, or like see who could do it with like the most chains on their neck or holding the most 40 pounds. It would be like who can bench the most, who can squat the most. So always have a nice little love-hate relationship with this machine. But if you want to get strong hamstrings, glute ham raise is awesome. In life is knowing that you can use the assisted pull-up machine and not be ashamed of yourself, especially if you're over 275. I can do pull-ups for like maybe one set and then one really ugly set, but last time I did that, my shoulders started acting up, and I still think pull-ups are probably the best thing you can ever do for your back. So eventually we'll get back into it. But this right here, this is my safe space. We're just working the muscle, being the wannabe bodybuilder right now. Yeah, 3x10 right now. What's up, you guys? Ooh, the lights are bright. Some people will drive with their high beams on, and I don't even think they realize they drive with their high beams on. Post-workout, post-shake truck recap. Overall, didn't go as planned, like I was thinking this morning, but it just felt good to deadlift. Again, I haven't deadlifted in 4 or 5 months, so just to be able to get the motion. It felt good, and the 595 just went up so well, so I was like, all right, screw it, let's have fun. I comfortably would say, like, if I were to do estimate a max-ish, I'd say it's like 650 right now, based off like lifting, based off how the 595 felt, based off getting the 707 off the ground. I'd comfortably say like 650. But overall, good day. And that's kind of going to be how like my workout is set up. Every other week I'll be doing a deadlift workout followed with like one row, but deadlifts is that main focus. And then the other week, which will be my heavier squat week, what would be the deadlift day will be more of like a back day, so more rows, still have the reverse hyper, but more of just a back, call it a back thick workout, like making my back bigger and thicker. But yeah, today more deadlift focused. That's what took up most of the time. Got my shake here again. Lauren thinks it's just gross that I drink it with water. I think as long as it's cold, it's good. But I'll also drink it warm, so I can see that's where she gets grossed out. But yeah, overall, good deadlift day. My body doesn't feel like I got hit by a train, so that's always a plus when you haven't done something in a while. I was watching some just old videos. If you're training by yourself, highly recommend going to look at some of the old Animal Pack videos. But like, again, I said in the other video, if you watch Derek Kendall, Eric Lillibridge, like I was watching one of the, like, from 10 years ago, where Eric Lillibridge hit like 800 on a deficit. If you're deadlifting and you want to feel like you're training with somebody, go watch those videos. You can just feel the raw intensity, which selfishly, that's what I'm trying to do with these videos, which, over time we'll get a little bit more. But yeah, it felt really good. Felt solid. Deadlifts for me, deadlifts have always been like the one where it's like the mental fight. Squats are always been really simple. Like the concept of squatting is just really simple. Put the bar on your back and go. Bench, your bars in your hands, just guide it out. You're already in that position, right? But for part of deadlifts, I'm really just hitting all the bumps. For part of deadlifts, part of the lift is getting on the platform and getting to the bar, and like just that stand, like that's where the mental fight, like, you know, when you just see someone and they're just standing there trying to catch their breath, thinking, like that messes with me sometimes. So yeah, deadlifts, I'm just happy that I didn't have any issue with that mentally. Again, because I haven't deadlifted in a while, so like that I was expecting to have a little fight mentally. But again, pleasantly surprised. You know, somebody that I actually don't even know if I follow him anymore, but one of the craziest deadlifters from back in the day, Pete Rubish. Pete Rubish, man, talk about a throwback. If you go look at some of his videos where he's lifting in his parents' basement, he's got the washer and dryer in the back. Man, those videos are classics where he's just yelling. You ever wonder what his parents were thinking? Like, I lifted in my garage and I'd be blasting music, you know, and we didn't have a full like bar set up. We had some dumbbells and stuff. So like, my parents weren't worried, but like, you ever think like, what's Pete doing down there? You just hear him yelling. Kid was pulling 700 plus in his basement. I saw one podcast where he was talking about the damage that was done to the floor. I could imagine what that basement looked like. But yeah, that's another person. If you really like deadlifting by yourself, just go on YouTube, type in Pete Rubish deadlift motivation. You'll be hyped to deadlift after watching that. But anyways, that's all today. Just a little short truck talk recap. Ooh, truck talk recap. I dig that. That's good. Get home, walk the dog, eat some food, snuggle on the couch with my lady. She was at the gym. She had a great workout. But other than that, all right, you guys, checking out. I'll see you guys in the next video, which will be benching with some friends on Saturday. Cheers, you guys.